As things stand, there is no sequel for JJK announced. But what we know is that the author of the story, Gege, Akutami, certainly wants to continue working in Jump in the future. Most likely, Gege wants to write a completely new story and prove his skills as a mangaka once again. But as far as fans know, he could potentially start a continuation of JJK as well. Or there could be a one-shot or a spin-off manga of JJK in the future. If that were to ever happen, we would absolutely love to see Sukuna return. We know that there is one last finger of Sukuna remaining, and even though it was established in the story that he cannot come back to life using just that one finger, the author can certainly conjure up a way, or a completely new antagonist could be a dead set on bringing back the King of Curses. In any potential sequel of JJK, Sukuna cannot be the villain, and there would have to be an even greater threat than Sukuna in terms of strength. This is why if Sukuna does return, he would then have to fight alongside the sorcerers, and that is exactly what would make for an absolutely phenomenal story. Although Sukuna rejected Yuji's helping hand right before he died, in the last chapter of JJK, fans were surprised to see him actually have a change of heart. We saw Sukuna speak with Mahito in a strange plane of existence between life and death, and at this point, he shockingly admitted that he wasn't born evil after all. However, it was at this point that Sukuna finally revealed that he was the way he was because of being discarded and having grown up unloved. At the end of things, Sukuna was a lonely man as well, and it was because of his upbringing that he turned out the way he was. Then Sukuna went on to admit that if there was a second chance, he would love to take a different path and give love a shot. The meaning of love was one of the biggest plot points in Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo, the strongest modern sorcerer, knew the solitude that came with being the strongest. However, he was surrounded by people who loved them, and he wanted to convey this to Sukuna as well. While Gojo failed to get him to understand this, Yuji succeeded. Finally, Sukuna understood the meaning of love, and he clearly stated that if he got another chance, he would take a completely different path. Mahito was stunned upon hearing these words, but Sukuna said that he had grown soft because he lost the battle with Yuji after all. This was a fitting end for the story of the King of Curses, and fans came to love it as well. However, what the fans were standing by was the fact that there was no continuation of the story from here onwards. If JJK were to continue, seeing Sukuna have a change of heart and grow as a character would certainly be phenomenal for the story itself. Unfortunately, the way JJK ended, this is likely never going to happen. Of course, this certainly does sound like fantasy to many fans, but one absolutely cannot deny that this would be incredible to witness in the story. Hopefully, the author does give fans a movie or a one-shot sequel where the King of Curses gets a chance to redeem himself as a mighty sorcerer and show that he has truly had a change of heart and is now going in the right direction. For now, fans do not know anything about a continuation of JJK in any form. Any news coming about JJK's continuation will be revealed on Jump Festa, which is where JJK will most likely get its own stage. At this point, we need to sit back patiently and wait for more news. Well, the video ends here, but I'd like to know your opinions, so make sure to let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. We'll meet again with another amazing video. Until then, goodbye.